blonde hair, blue eyes that'll make you faint.
Hello YouTube. So, they announced the PTR would be starting for 2.3 soon, and I mean you can read this all on their site and stuff, but I just wanted to kind of give everyone an idea of what I thought was going to be coming out of it because of what they said. So this is just the official page. Basically, if you want a quick rundown, there's going to be a new zone that has lore about barbarians, there will be new monsters, stuff like that. And you have to go to this new zone, and there you can find the Tomb of King Kanai, which is listed right here, and you can get Kanai's cube from there. So Kanai's cube is kind of like the spiritual successor to the Roderick cube. In Diablo 2, the Roderick cube was used to, say, add sockets to items, or take out runes, or sometimes just like re-roll things in general. So I'm going to talk more about this in a minute because it brings up a lot of questions. But basically, Kanai's cube is going to act what it sounds like. It's going to be kind of like the spiritual successor to Charms as well. So they're updating the crafting system, and the crafting system, I guess, what they're going to do is say, alright, we're going to take out like some of this crap that we don't need anymore. Everything's going to be crafted with the same stuff, so while you're leveling, you've been saving up your crafting materials. You'll actually be able to use that when you hit 70, and they're consolidating stuff. So what that sounds like to me is one item is going to work for 60 and 70. It'll just roll whatever level you're supposed to be. Or, I mean, it'll be something similar to that. On the adventure modes, they're they're going to take out the trial thing. What I think they're going to do, I mean, I'm not sure, but basically I think they're going to have you pick from a list of which greater rift you want to do. And additionally, they're also going to try and encourage us, quote unquote, to explore more bounties. That way, you know, the bounties have a reason to exist. So basically what they're going to try to do is add some crafting materials. I'm not sure what this could be because I haven't had to craft anything for a while, but add crafting materials that are kind of like cash rewards. Like you can only get this crafting material from an Act 1 cache, so on and so forth. Season Journey, don't really care about. Basically what it sounds like to me is you're going to be able to see how far you've come in each season. Like, oh, in Season 1 I could only do a 20 Greater Rift. They're finally listening to us, adding Torment 7, 8, 9, and 10. I mean, the PTR's not out yet, and this is just news, but what I want to say about this is I hope it scales pretty well. I'm hoping, like, Torment 10 is maybe as hard as a Greater Rift 40, because it'll actually make me want to do Torment 10 rifts instead of only Greater Rifts, which gets kind of repetitive, especially when, you know, what if I found a Goblin Room in Torment 10? That would be so sick, right? Because, you know, the drop rates would be nice, and I can't do that in a Greater Rift 40 plus, but that's where I play because I think it's challenging. Of course, they said they're adding new legendaries and set items. They're going to tweak other stuff, blah, 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 blah. And several changes to monsters as well, which is actually really nice because what I think they're going to try to do is say, alright, we don't know why Dust Eaters are worth so much to your Greater Rift progression bar, so we're going to limit that. That way people aren't getting, they aren't fishing for rifts. Like, you know, it's a pain in the ass to kill certain monsters, and you should be rewarded for that, and they agree. So, that's great. And what I want to come back to is Kanai's cube. Like, this thing is crazy. I was talking about it with a friend after they announced it. And we tracked down a couple things that Blues have said. What it sounds like is Kanai's cube is going to hold legendary affixes. So, let's say you slap a Unity in there. It will give you the Unity passive, but you don't have to wear Unity. So, I'm going to go over to this. First thing, you know, this had to be addressed. Someone asked, you know, if I'm wearing a Royal Ring of, or a Ring of Royal Grandeur, and I put another one in my cube, will I get two? And the Blue simply said, no, if you have one equipped, you do not benefit from both. It is still a unique passive. So you can't just equip two and use 4 pieces of Marauders and have a 6 set. The next thing, which I thought was cool, was it kind of confirmed what we were thinking. So basically what they're saying is there's going to be room in the cube for plenty of items, but you're going to be able to choose which ones you want to have active. So let's say, you know, you're going to farm Greater Rifts, so you want to be more tanky. You activate Unity, you activate something else, and I don't know, you get another weapon. Let's say you activate Furnace, so you have more elite damage. So basically what it sounds like is you're going to be able to have a bunch of things in that cube, and you're going to be able to choose essentially 3 passives. So they won't replace your current passives, they're going to be 3 additional passives. So I say it's kind of like a spiritual successor to the cube in the sense that it holds crab, but it's also a spiritual successor to runes, or sorry, not runes, but charms in the sense that you don't need to equip anything. You're just simply putting them in your inventory or turning them on or something. We're not entirely sure how it works yet, and that's all you have to do. So I'm hoping this adds a lot to just like mechanic wise. It sounds great. Like I want to see if I can on my demon hunter. What I'm really curious on is, am I going to be able to hold a furnace in there and activate that passive and get some huge amount of elite damage in addition to the 2 bows I have? Like, or am I only going to be able to say use items I can use? So can I throw or I should be able to throw a calamity in there, and the calamity passive to apply mark for death to anything that I want should work. So, you know, I'm hoping that adds a lot, and I just think it's a really cool idea, and I kind of want to hear what you guys think. So, yeah, hopefully now you guys don't have to go through and read that crap. I was pretty excited, so I want to share with you guys. So, yeah, check out the official site if you want to read their PTR notes. You won't learn much more than what you heard here, but, you know, maybe you'll learn something. I would suggest looking into this more. It's going to change a lot of things. I know for me, I'm going to have to go through and probably do a lot of changing to this this stuff here, because it's going to change how you know, the greater rift progression stuff goes, but we'll see. So anyway, if you guys want a link to the current greater rift data that I have going on here, which I'm slowly starting to upgrade with more stuff, it's in the video that I posted before this, and you know, if you guys like it, you should click like or subscribe, or, you know, I tweet once every few days, so you can follow me there. Anyway, alright, I will catch you guys later.